Hey residents of MeepleTown, today we are joyriding with our jetpacks. Hey John, what you doing?
I'm playing Jetpack Joyride, that's what we're doing. We are doing a video review of the Jetpack Joyrides.
That is incorrect. We are doing a video review of the board game version of Jetpack Joyride. Let's get to the table and check it out. Alright, so here is the setup for Jetpack Joyride. This is quite the wide angle that we have here. Normally we would not be playing side to side like this, but this is just so that you can see what we're doing. Now this is a real-time speed game, and you're going to see these little polyomino pieces right here. We're going to be starting the game and then just going through this, trying to get to the end.
We may lop over on each other just to hear.
We will a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off of the board, which John will start on my board, and we're going to be matching up these pieces by the end of the next piece. So what I'll do is I would put this here, but it has to be touching on the end of this piece right here. So what we're gonna do is try to get to the end and collect coins as we go. We also have these 3 random missions that we pulled out, and I'll explain what they do really fast, and that's also how we're gonna get points at the end of the round. So this one says complete 3 sectors, so if I get through all the way through 3 sectors, 3 cards, then I'll get 3 stars. Collect 5 coins in a sector, which is on some of these, all of the coins, or maybe all the sectors are that way,
so you have to get them all, yeah.
And this one is don't touch the roof and floor in a complete sector. So if we want to get points for that one, we're going to have to stay away from the top and the bottom of the cards completely. And that's what we're going to do.
And these cannot score multiple times either.
Correct,
so you
right.
can either
just get those.
fulfill it once, so you can't get 20 points because you did that 4 times.
That's right.
Oh no, there's 3, not 5. Oh,
right.
3, math is hard. 12 points.
So we're going to keep an eye on these, but also try to get coins, but maybe not coins in one sector. You ready to start this?
I was born ready to start this.
All right, let us just jump into it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, Barry Joyride.
Go! Barry Joy, what the?
Isn't that his name?
Yeah, but I mean...
Remember, we got to start off at the edge of the board.
I know what we have to do.
I was telling
Don't tell me my business.
I was telling the listeners that that's what we have to do.
You mean the watchers, the viewers?
By the way, I'm awful at this game, so if you're looking for somebody who is an amazing player...
I was like, what are you going to say next?
I'm going to say amazing player. All right, so let's see.
This 5 coins in a sector is not easy.
I'm just trying to get through. I'm looking at not gaining any points on these, but let's see. Oh man, yeah, you're right. That is really difficult.
It is quite the task.
This might not be very much fun to watch, but
it's a blast
it's hard
to watch.
to not.
It was difficult until I just did it. Booyah!
Wait, you finished?
No.
Oh.
I completed one of those things.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Man, you're not leaving me any stuff, Dean.
I'm bad at this game. Let's see.
Oh, I'm going to hit that if I do that. Okay,
How do
whatever.
I get in there?
I can't do that.
Goodness, man, you've got to be, like, almost done with this.
I am, except for I'm messing up the end here.
I don't think I can go anywhere. Yep, I can't. I'm stuck.
Finished.
Yep.
I'm applauding myself.
All right. Okay, well, John finished his board, so we're just going to score these up first by doing our coins and then those stars. John, why don't you go ahead and score yours?
All right, my pleasure. I scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I collected 10 coins, so I scored 10 points for that. I did complete 3 sectors, which makes it 13. I did collect 5 coins in this number 3 sector here, which would raise it up another 3, which is 16 points. And I did not touch the floor ever, or the ceiling ever. I wish I could get multiples of those, but I didn't. So I had 16 plus 4, 20 points.
Wow, that's pretty fantastic. Okay, I will start off with my coins. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So keep that in mind. Nine coins.
Keep mine.
First one, complete 3 sectors. You might look at it and say, hey, he completed 3 sectors.
No, he didn't.
Incorrect. You actually have to have moved into the next sector with 1 square. I was 1 square away.
Rejected.
Rejected. So I did not get this one. I did not collect 5 coins. I did collect 4. Do I get partial credit?
0 credit.
0 credit. And then do not touch the roof and floor in a completed sector, which I did
on the
in my
first
very
one.
first one, which helps. So that gives me 4 stars plus 9. That is 13, correct?
That is
However,
correct.
I made a mistake, John. All right, so when you're placing your tiles, you have the first square and the last square. That's where they connect with the next tile that you're going to place. Unfortunately, I did not do that with this one right here.
No, you didn't.
I completely whiffed and started them one below
Did you
that.
mean to do that?
I did not. I did not mean to cheat. However, if you cheat, whether you mean to or not, you actually lose 3 points. So I'm going to lose 3 points from my 13, which gives me 10,
10 to 20.
making you the
Your daddy.
double the victory.
Making me your daddy.
All right, let's. That's the scoring. Now, here's what we would do. We would then put out 2 of these gadget cards for the next phase. Whoa, let me throw those. I'm gonna put these
Getting
here.
a little angry about that?
We would draft these, and so we each get one of these, and that's going to give us.
Dean
boost.
goes first because he scored the least.
Right. Thanks for pointing that out.
I just want to
again.
say that as many times as possible.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do this. So then 2 stars for every drop off the roof. So every time you come down from the roof or you collect coins you near missed,
Ooh.
which that could be really helpful too.
Because you would have scored one there. So near
That's
miss
right.
is having one next to it.
Right,
Orthogonally adjacent.
I would have scored a lot on that one. So actually we'll take the coin magnet, and that's going to stick with you for the rest of the game. That's just going to give...
Did you do that on purpose? The coin magnet's going to stick with you the rest of the game?
Yeah, I totally did. I did not. All right, and then we would draw 3 new mission cards. Then we would take our sector cards, pass them to the player to the left, and then do the whole thing again, and that's it. Then you would play through 3 rounds, count up your points at the end, and whoever has the most points wins. Talk about the art and components, John.
Art and components? Okay, well, they look like the app. Like have you played the app?
I've not.
Okay,
No.
my kids really got into it for a while, and I got down on it a little bit. So I like the art. Looks like the app. It's like a very cartoony art. It's nothing overly exciting, but it looks cool. It's fine. I like it. I like the art. I like Barry the gramophone salesman. Barry Steak Fries. I think that's his name.
Barry Jetpack. Barry Joyride.
It's not. Besides that, I think that the cards are fine.
Fries?
These ones are. Yes. Look it up on the interwebs.
Okay.
People.
I've never played the
interwebs are always correct.
I've never played the video game, so I don't know.
That's why I use Wikipedia all the time, as Michael Scott does. The cards are fine. All this is fine. These polyomino, like, these are cool. I know there's one thing that you might want to mention about these, so I'll let you do that.
Yeah, well, the complaint that I have, I love these. I love that they're, the C3 polyomino to C your board. I think that's cool. My negative about it is that there's not very many different type of polyominoes.
I agree 100%.
I wish that there would have been some that were just straight. Of course, you could just kind of, shoot straight across. And I'm sure
But
there's
if
a
you
reason.
get to him first, you got to him first.
Right, I'm sure that there's a reason why they did it, but it does get kind of samey when you're like, man, I really wish I had this tile, but it doesn't exist in the game because you only have, I think,
there's
five types?
4 types, maybe 5 types.
3, 4, 5 types.
Yeah, 5.
Those are the types.
So yeah, it does feel like the more you play the game, maybe the first couple times it doesn't feel that samey, but the more you play, you're like, you kind of get, what they're already there. You just kind of go grab them, and I don't know. I agree with that. That's kind of some gameplay. Do you want to say anything else about the art and components?
The art and components? No. I same things that you said. I really enjoy it. I think it's good.
Okay, so gameplay besides the wanting more of those.
Yeah. So the gameplay, I think this is fun. Now, I will go ahead and say this. I'm terrible at speed games. Almost all speed games. It's not my thing. Apparently I'm a slow thinker. Maybe, I don't know.
I thought I was until I started playing you in speed games. I'm being legit.
No, that's exactly right. I get destroyed in this game every time, but I enjoy it. I still
That's not
think
necessarily true.
I've lost every time I played this. I think that's right.
I thought that okay.
Maybe I did win. Maybe I beat you. I don't know. Anyway, I still think it's fun. I enjoy the thinkiness of it. It is. I know it's not super thinky, but it's really difficult to think about all of those missions. Once you get your gadgets and you're getting points of those, and you're speeding through this and trying to think like, where do I go? Where do I not go? It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. And so for me, I usually just try to joyride across the board.
Can I be honest with you, Dean?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about this mission. That said, I didn't do it on either one because I was focused on how many coins can I get. I didn't even really have to worry about that one. But I was really wanting to get that 5 coins in a sector for whatever reason. I should have been thinking about that because it's worth more points. But he's right. Like, especially when you get these, and you start thinking of like, okay, I get 2 stars, 2 points for every time I drop off the roof now. When you're trying to go really fast, especially if you're playing with more than 2 people too, because it can go, if you got someone that's good, I mean, it can just fly by. So sometimes you're just trying to go, let me just go as fast as I can and hope I get a mission. So yeah, I like that part about it.
Yeah,
I do. Like that's the thing I do like about it. I'm not a big speed game person either, but for a speed game, even though it's definitely not my style, it's not bad.
No, I think it's one of my favorite speed games for sure.
Yeah, it's. I mean, overall, it's decent. Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot more to talk about. Do you?
No,
do final thoughts and just go ahead and rate it?
It's a fast game. We'll do a fast review. How about that?
Yes.
All right. So the things I've already said, I like the nature of laying out the polynominos. Even though I'm not very good, I still really enjoy it, and I think it's a lot of fun. Now if you don't like speed games, I don't know if this is going to change your mind. Although you might like it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. You can look at this game and have an idea if you would like it, because it can be stressful. And so if you don't like stressful games, I guess is what I'm getting at, this might not be a game for you. For me, even though I'm terrible at it, even though it's a speed game and I'm not, that doesn't always draw me in, I still think this is fun. And this is a game that I'll play if somebody suggests this. So for me, I'll give this one a 7. It probably is my favorite speed game that I can think of. And I think this is one that you can get to the table pretty easily and quickly because it's a really fast game.
Yeah, okay, so negatives for this, Dean mentioned, I wish that there was some more shapes when I'm playing this game. Also, I feel like even though these missions change, it has the same, it kind of gets samey to me, like it's got the same feel every time I play the game. Now, there's different decisions that you're making because of the mission cards that come out and because of these that come out, but I'm grabbing these polyomino shapes and I'm just going as fast as I can. So that also is just, I don't know, kind of, again, the same kind of feel as I play this game every time. The positives are, it's very fast. Like, it's a speed game, but it's fast, and 3 rounds goes really quick. Another positive is, this is not a game I'm going to really want to play generally with adults, like with Dean. I mean, if Dean wants to play it, sure, I'll play it with him. You know what I mean?
Dean's like a kid, so I'll play with him.
No. So, but and there will be people out there that will love to play it with their adult friends that love speed games, and that's just the way they want to go. It's just not my style, but positively, my kids enjoyed this game, and I can definitely see me getting this one to the table to play this with my kids because they did like the app, so that drew them into this game, and it's easy to teach. And so, yeah, there'll definitely be times where my kids and I'd be happy to play this game with them. So, it's a decent game. Not overly exciting, definitely not my style, but I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10, which means that I will turn down games of this for sure. But if the mood is right, then I'll play this game.
Yep.
And I think it was fairly well designed too.
All right, so John gave it a 6. I gave it a 7. Tell people how they can get in touch with us.
All right, if you're enjoying our channel, if you can hit that subscribe button and even that notification button if you want to be notified of when we come out with new videos. We have a podcast on Spotify, iTunes, a bunch of different things. Just search MeepleTown. We're on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter at MeepleTown Games. And we're Board Game Geek Guild 3407.
Thanks for coming down to MeepleTown.
Thanks for joining us, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at MeepleTown Games, and connect with us on the MeepleTown Guild, Guild number 3407, at BoardGameGeek.com, and also subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. And until next time, thanks for coming down to MeepleTown.